Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Foundation 1.0. My name is Axfield. We are on the third part now. With today's episode, I want to focus on building myself a tavern and also pushing my technology up to the point where we can get paved roads. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to push it that far within this episode, but I'm going to really try and get to the point of where we can get the paved roads. Please do remember to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and let's jump straight into it. Okay, so I've now basically placed my tax office over here, or extended my tax office, so we can now place ourselves 3 tax collectors. Now I think one might still be okay for the current number of people that we've got in the village, but I'm gonna just to give the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna add another tax collector to this whole setup that we've got over here. Now what I also want to do additionally, I want to place another stonemason's camp. Yeah, I just want to push the production really for the polished stones. We're not using the polished stones at the moment, but it's going to be a nice way of how we can just get some extra trade income. So I'm going to build another stonemason's hut right over here. I'm not going to worry too much about building an outer wall or extreme fortifications for the town until we can get to the point where we can place the heavy fortifications, so like a proper stone wall. Otherwise I'm going to just waste a lot of resources and time building a wall around. We're not in war or anything, so yeah, I'm not going to focus on that. Now you'll also see here that when I go to my watch post, you'll see I've got my patrollers, and then I've also got the watchman. Now you'll see here with the watchman, it shows that there's only partial guard coverage. So I most definitely need to add myself another watchman over here. Now even with the added watchman, it still looks like we've only got partial guard coverage. Okay, well, you know what, that's fine. I will extend the watch post a little bit, add another structure over here. We can maybe do one additional structure next to this one, and that will give us another 5 slots, for workers to go in there. Right, so we are now going to produce that extra polished stone. I'm very tempted to expand my territory because we need to add some more wheat fields over here. To have at least 2 farms, 2 wheat farms, I think will work for us. And I then also need to assign the wheat to the granary. So let's just do that. Because the wheat, obviously it's on and off, it's seasonal, so we're not going to have wheat available all the time unless we just get like a whole bunch of wheat once every season. We've got harvesting season, and then we've got a lot of that wheat in the storage. So then in that way, the windmill and the bakery, they can just continue to produce. Now I want to also see if I can make one of my commoners level up to a citizen level. So let's just see. I do have commoners here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this is a commoner actually. So from here we can promote them to citizens. Now in order to promote them to citizens, we are going to need 2 different types of refined foods. So you'll see there that the refined foods that we can get is meat, bread, and cheese. Now obviously I've already got bread available, I just don't have a market stall placed in the town yet that can sell that to the people. So I'm going to do that soon once I've got another wheat farm set up. And then we need entertainment, so we are going to need the tavern, and then aside from that we also need the goods, so namely clothes. Right, there we go. We've got some extra villagers that came in. And immigration, it shows that it's high. It says that we've got an average happiness, although it's 72% happy. So I think that's pretty happy. I mean, it's above, it's more than half, so they should be kind of happy. Right, so, I'm thinking I can add myself a treasury. I've got enough labor points. You see, I need the labor influence to upgrade a lot of these things. 35. Okay. Let's do that. So we can do the sub building. So just to increase the treasury, and labor to privilege for your village. Not really sure what that is. We can check it out in a little while. Now the bailiff is very important because there's certain mandates that the bailiff can complete. But what the bailiff also does is he goes out and look for more rare resources. So for example, he'll go to this piece of rock over here and he might find iron or quartz or gold or whatever. So we are going to have to look at adding a bailiff also to the town. And we've only got this one rock formation on this side. Okay. So I'm hoping we're going to get pretty good stuff because there's nothing else really close by. So yeah, let's hope and pray we get something decent over there. But now I've added now the treasury technology. So we can add a treasury here to our manor. Let's just see it. Treasury. Okay. So I want to kind of like figure out how I'm going to expand this whole structure over here. That's a tricky one. You know what? Let's do it like this. We do need a door for this treasury, unfortunately. I want it to look really nice, so I'm gonna maybe do it like this. Let's make this part of the treasury. And I want to keep the towers kind of at the same height. And we can place ourselves an entry point right over here. And also like the visitors location. I don't even know if that's necessary. And we can place another weather vane. It's going to just give us some additional splendor, which we are going to need to be able to unlock those paved roads. Okay, so with this tower that we've got placed, it's going to increase our treasury capacity with 240, which I think is pretty good. So you can see here we've got 223 coins now out of 500. So I don't really want my money to cap at some point. So let's just increase the treasury like this tower. I'm gonna just do that for now. I suppose I need to build more of these builders workshops as well. That's maybe not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's just add one builder's workshop over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just add 2 workers there. Okay, so the money is looking pretty decent. You can see that we're in a positive at the moment. So I think I should just take the leap of faith and extend my territory over here, because I do need additional wheat, and I also need to start with my clothing production really soon. So if we've got this territory, I think it would do good. So let's unlock that. We've got now 6 territories, and I'm gonna just say we might as well take this wood cutting away. I'm gonna just tell them to remove all of these resources. Not the stone though. We can still use the stone. But I'm going to open up all of this territory here, and then we can use the space here at the top. We can place our sheep farms right over here. And then on this side, of course, we're going to use this for the wheat farms. So they're going to be pretty busy taking out all of this forest. So if you feel like there's any resources that's in your way, you can just use the resource removal tool and just color all of it in like I'm doing now. And if you want to cancel it, you can just click on the right mouse button. Same as with all the other coloring tools that you've got. Right, we've got 2 extra villagers. I almost missed them. Didn't even see them. Alright, so let's see what we do need. We are lacking service. I think it's just because the church is a little bit too small. Let's see, a maximum capacity per worker, 24. You know what? Let's extend it. Let's extend it towards the back. There we go. So that's going to increase our capacity with another 24. And then I think that should be fine for our service need. And you can see there are people that's starting to look for entertainment. Now for the entertainment, let's open up a space right over here. Well, it's either I'm going to use this space for the tavern, or I'm going to use this space. But I want to maybe keep this open so that we can place the sheep farms over here. So yeah, let's rather keep that part open. And I can unlock the tavern. We've got all of that labor influence. So this all just requires labor influence to unlock. I'm going to just go ahead and unlock all of these. But for these ones, we are going to need money. Uh, 244 coin. Okay. Let's just unlock the clothing as well. Mineral deposit discovered nearby. Where's this now? Oh. That's quite odd. It says here that we discovered a mineral deposit, but I mean, they don't really show us what we discovered, so... Alright, so for the next part that I need to build is the bailiff's office. I feel like I want to build like a completely separate structure for the bailiff. Yeah, I think I want to do that. No, because within the old medieval times, the bailiff did kind of live separately, but that's from what I know. And I think we're gonna just place him right over here. Just want to make sure there's enough space to extend. Let's put a small chimney for him in. Here we go. I don't really know if the chimney is necessary. I mean, but in any case. I'm kind of thinking of placing this manor gate over here, because we're going to get splendor points by placing that one. So let's remove that and move this one in like so. Requires light fortification. Oh man. Okay, so we kind of need to be within range of one of these watchtowers. So I'm going to move it around just like that. There we go. Then we fall in range with the light fortifications on this side. Okay, so let's just go with this. Hope the structure is big enough. Well, for at least one bailiff to move in. Okay, let's do it like this. Got another 2 workers over here. Now I'm just waiting for them to obviously just clear out all of this forest. I think it's the people here from the builder's workshop that clears everything out, so I'm gonna just add another worker over there. And let's place ourselves another wheat farm. Round about over here. And I'm gonna place the sheep farm on this side. Now the weaver hut and the tailor I want to get more or less in the same area. I want to see, this is our bakery. Okay, I suppose we can place the weaver and the tailor together. Let's maybe move the tailor towards here. There we go. And I'm going to place the weaver here on the back side of the bakery. I'm going to just do it like this. Here we go. I'm using a lot of my coin now, but I think we're still okay. I've got now currently 6 workers that are assigned to be builders. I see our fish is also running low, so that's something that I also need to just take in consideration. Need another one of these fishing huts. Okay, now we've got 80 bread in storage. Now I want to use that bread to open up our trade route, or to improve the trade route. How do I do this? You need a royal courtier in your village. Royal courtier. Need a bailiff in the village. Okay, I don't know what the royal courtier is. Okay. The monastic emissary. Okay, that I understand. We need a monastery for that. And I am currently busy with my bailiff's house. So we can use the bailiff then to open up the trade route, or to improve the trade route for Northbury. Let's see, I want to prioritize the bailiff's place. So let's go ahead and just say, yeah, prioritize construction. There we go. And now we need quite a whole bunch of tools. Let's just see here within the trade. How many tools have I gotten assigned here? Let's push this up to 10. Yeah. There we go. And with the bread over 50. Okay, cool. They say our housing is still insufficient. Let's add some patrollers over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a watchtower on this side as well. And then in this way we can then just increase the density of these houses. Let's pop it down just like that. And then from here we can also use this as a patrolling area. There we go. And just do it like that. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of structures that's busy being built. I still need to pay these people for the tools that they gave me. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least there's no timeline on this. I'm gonna just maybe keep that on a back burner. And let's see. There we go. You see the church is doing much better. We've got a capacity of 48. And you can see there the weekly attendance is 24. So that was an issue with our service providing. Yeah, that looks much better. So you can see now the service is only -2. Okay, so that's much better. Aside from that, Let's say we've got housing shortage. And then they're also starting to look for some entertainment. Okay, now I did say I want to place my tavern. Public lounge. Yeah, this is a nice big space over here. So I'm gonna use this structure as the primary structure. And we can maybe just turn it like this way around. Okay, now this is cool. There's a whole bunch of decorations we can place here on the tavern, which is going to give us labor splendor. Now we've got currently 28 labor splendor and we need to push this up to 75. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we can add to the tavern just to push that up. So let's just see here. I want a very basic door here. So we can do that. And it's like the visitor's location. I'm going to place also here in the front. Only makes sense. Tavern. Patched. Yeah, you see this looks really cool. It costs 10 planks and 2 tools. And we can also add some tables over here. But we need commonwares to place that one, so not going to bother with that now. Let's just do the weather vane. Okay. I'm going to just go with this for now. You see, the reason why a lot of these structures are standing still at the moment is because we need tools. So we need to wait for one of these traders to come to the town and just bring us some tools. I should probably request a little bit more tools. But in any case, let's just keep it like that. Our money is kind of like on the low side. But look how nice the manor is looking already. Yeah, so we've got the treasury now also in place. We still need to get the door there. Looking for another 2 tools. Man. Okay, so we've got 2 traders coming in. Let's see what we get with them. Okay, so that's Davenport. They just bought bread from us. I think from this one we're going to get the tools. I think it's from Northbury. Yeah, okay, so they're the ones that sells the tools. Okay, now they want us to hold a regional fair. I don't know, this is always tricky for me because many times my happiness drops under 75. And yeah, you get a good bonus with that if the whole fair succeeds and everything. But you lose a lot of happiness and it's just like the negative effect if you don't complete it is like also quite bad. So you get a good benefit if you succeed, but it's also bad if you don't get the happiness up to the level that they wanted. So I mean, and I'm borderline at the moment. Maybe I should just take the risk in any case. Let's do it. I don't think I'm going to do major expansion at the moment. Okay, so our tavern has got the public lounge now. Now, aside from the public lounge, We need a service counter, and then we need a berry brewery also. So I'm not going to bother with that at this stage. We've got a whole bunch of other things we need to build first. Now you can see they've already used all the tools that we ordered from Northbury. Ah, it kind of sucks, man. We're still short of 2 tools on this side. Okay, I'll have to order a little bit more. Let's just increase our resources or our tools that we want to get. Let's maybe push that up to 15. Okay, we've got a lot of different commodities that we're trading with in any case. Ah, we're missing cloth for the stonemason. Damn. Alright, well at least the sheep farm is done now. We go. Alright, so we've got a big enough pasture now for the sheep. We can leave that like so, and we can assign a bailiff here. Looks like it. Click to assign bailiff. Okay, so we've got 3 different people that we can assign. Combatant training speed is increased by 10%. Job learning speed is increased by 10%. I don't really use the combatants at this stage, so let's go for this person. And we're getting extra happiness because we've got a bailiff. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that's going to help us with the fair. So, now that we've got the bailiff, let's quickly check this out. Invest. Okay. So we need to improve the trade route here for Northbury. There we go. Okay, now this is going to come very much in handy. Seeing that Northbury is also the one that provides us with the tools. You know, while we wait for the tools, I'm going to look for other ways that I can improve the splendor, the labor splendor. Let's check this out. What structures can I add here to improve? Let's maybe do one of these terracotta trees. It's only going to cost me coin. It's quite a steep price though. Oh, and we can do some rose bushes. Why not? I'm not going to extend the manor towards this side, so we can maybe just place a rose bush or 2. There's more of these terracotta pots. There we go. Okay, so we've got our splendor up now to 34. There's some extra villages. Right, so I've only got the 1 bailiff. I need to wait for that one to come back before I can access any of these other things. But there's a whole lot of minerals that I can prospect. Way more than I thought. In fact, these ones are obviously that's 200 meters away. Is this piece over here, and then a little bit further up. Okay, we do have rock formations on that side. So it might be a good idea to extend the town just inland. Maybe towards the lake, I would say. We've got a nice big open stretch here also for farming land. I see now we've got enough coin to settle this bill here. With tool traders. That's gonna be pretty much all my money. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for it to build up a bit more. Delighted visitors. Okay, that's good. Delighted visitors. Okay, so that's pushing our happiness even further up. Yeah, that's a good thing. I think we must take advantage of this. Maybe. See if we can push the taxes a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm only pushing the taxes up now for the commoners. But that's a decent amount of tax only for 9 people. And the fair is lasting for another 8 days. So we just need to keep this mood that we've got currently. So you can see all the people gathering here for the fair. I don't know, there's no funny animation or anything going here to showcase the fair really. But when there's a fair, you'll just see a whole bunch of random people gathering here within the city center. I need to also look at adding myself another market stall. But I'm just waiting for those traders. Kind of sucks that we've only got the one town that can sell the tools for us. Oh, there they come. Thinking maybe I should just order some more tools. Let's do 20. Okay, and once we've got our clothing production also going, that's another item that we can trade with. Let's just see how much will we get for the clothing. Only 2 coin. That kind of sucks. I want to improve my clergy influence. It's so many things that I've got to think of. But when I get another 5 clergy influence, I can use that to open up the trade route here with Kinstone Abbey. There's not a lot of different things that we can sell to them. I mean, they will buy veggies, which I don't even know how to produce this. Because prior to the 1.0 update, you couldn't produce veggies, not that I'm aware of. But we can sell berries to them. And herbs we can produce also from the monastery. Now, all these stuff, or most of these things, are monastery items. Okay, so now once you've got the sheep farm up and running here, it does take some time before you can get the first wool, because the sheep first has to grow, and they've also got to get more wool, or the wool has to grow on their bodies, and the actual sheep has to grow. So that does take some time. You can see here it says here missing mature livestock. So that will go on its own. Like prior to the 1.0 update, we had to manually add the sheep to the sheep farm, but now they work it out. The computer works it out by itself how many sheep must be on the sheep farm. Right, so we've got those extra tools now. Pretty much used everything already for the current structures. Yeah, there we go. This is good to see. So they're building both the weaver huts, as well as the tailor workshop and the wheat farm. Okay, great stuff. So that will keep me busy for quite some time once all of these items are set up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm only going to assign workers at the weaver hut so that we can get the cloth, and then in that way we can finish the stonemason's huts. Okay, so the people are very happy. So we're going to get some additional labor influence, and that's just going to give another additional happiness to the people of the town once this fair has completed. There we go. I had a merry fair. Great stuff. Okay, let's see. Tier 2 labor provision. Yeah, we can unlock that. We've got enough influence. There's another thing that I do want to check out with the edicts. Let's see. That's the privileges. Okay. Trade price bonus of 10% from village with labor allegiance. Oh, this is a good one. Labor buildings upkeep reduced by 25%. That's also cool. The taxation happiness effect is decreased by 25%. Every time you trade a village in one influence with the state. Man, I'm like really thinking what would be the best. Either to take the upkeep, to reduce the upkeep, or to increase the trade. But I'm thinking I should do the civic chores just to reduce the upkeep. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. Okay, so our money should be accumulating much more now. Right. Let's assign 2 weavers over here. And I've got to just upgrade them also to commoners, because then they'll work so much more effectively. And then we need our 3 farmers here for the wheat. There we go. So yeah, that's just a way to perfectly utilize the space. That's why I wanted to make it square, so now I can clearly see where the wheat farms are. And I think I am using the space in the best of my capacity. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that I can assign a stonemason already. But there we go. And it has to be a commoner, so I'm going to just upgrade this guy as well. You can see the money, the income is looking so much better now. Yeah, so we're also starting to get some wool in over here. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of extra villagers coming in. It's like 3 or 4. 4 extra villagers. Wow. So you can see our bank balance is definitely improving over here. That's looking really nice. Let's see what else we can do over here. Goods market. Unlocks the goods market, which lets you sell goods to your villagers. Goods. Okay, we do need this though, before we can even distribute the clothes to the villagers. So I think I'm going to just have to do that. Lumber camp improvement. This is also a very good one. Extended village edicts. I'm gonna go for that one. I just want to check something out here quickly. Extended village edicts, so... Ah, okay. Every mandate. Upkeep of production buildings. parts are decreased. Bulk trade, trade quantity bonus. Okay. I think I want to decrease the upkeep. I think I'm going to do this. Sturdy materials. Let's do that. Ooh, this is a nice one. The king wants us to sell wood. We'd need to accumulate 100 wood and then we can get 150 coin. Let's do that. Let's just see if I can set up another lumber camp. Oh. I can definitely assign some extra woodcutters over here. And yeah, I should be able to accumulate that wood within 14 days. I'm pretty sure. We're getting so many people coming in now. Yeah, see, because the happiness is so high. Housing is becoming a problem. Okay, well, I'll have to just carry on like I'm doing now until we get some extra tools. Now, I want to use my bailiff. Let me just see here. Ah, there we go. So we can prospect these mineral deposits that's nearby. Welcome 5 community village. Okay, now let's do this. Prospect. Here we go. I'm thinking of opening up more territory over here. We definitely need some more space for the sheep farms. These territory puzzles are just in such weird shapes, so it makes it really hard to expand your town the way you really want to. Alright, I think I'm considering of placing one tailor in here. Now, a commoner can work in the tailor workshop, but I think they're going to just produce the clothes much slower. So it just says here, best suited to a citizen, so I think they will just do the work so much quicker. But obviously we're not even eligible to get the citizens yet, so I'll have to assign a commoner. And just do one at the moment because we need that additional cloth. So I'm gonna just let the cloth accumulate for some time. And it does look like we are going to have enough wood just to fulfill this order, which is great. So there we go. Perfect stuff. And I think I'm gonna just pay these people also. I just need to get it done. There we go. Good stuff. Loan paid. Right, so we're busy setting up the tavern over here. At least that's going to provide some sort of entertainment. And we've got now this extra lumber camp. I don't even know if it's necessary to assign anybody there now. But I'll leave this open just for now. Until we run out of wood again or need to do a big order again. Okay, so this watchtower is also done. So this is going to help us now to just increase the density here for these houses. Because we keep on getting this message saying that we've got a housing shortage. So there we go. Got a whole bunch of these houses being upgraded. And this is going to open up a lot of space. And we've got currently now 89 villagers living in the town. I'm thinking of also expanding the watch post. So placing a similar structure to the one that we've got towards this side. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get basically double the capacity. It doesn't take too many resources. So let's do that. Okay, cool. Now we've got the increased space here for the houses. Now we shouldn't have any problem with the housing now. I'm going to be really upset if they still tell me there's a housing shortage. Still showing -2. Really don't understand that. You know what? I should maybe look into just upgrading more of these houses. Also to the commoner house. Let's see what we need here. Beautification and commoner residence. Okay. Well, let's add some beautification. We've got plenty of oi now. I like to place these terracotta trees. They're quite cost effective. Here we go. Let's do that. Nice. We've got a few commoners in the town already, so even if there's just 1 or 2 commoners staying in a house, it will upgrade the house. And let's just see here. Oh, we've got so many serfs. We've got to upgrade all of these guys. Okay, this is pretty cool because now they show you the current serfs that needs to be upgraded for the specific job that they are doing. If you do promote them, you see there's a little white symbol there, and it just says it will improve their productivity for the specific jobs that they are doing. So I want to maybe just focus on upgrading these guys. Here we go. Alright. Include promotions. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got a lot of commoners in the town. Let's just see how that affects our tax at the moment. Okay, good. Okay, it's so much better. We are starting to produce some clothes. You know, I do want to maybe move this builder's workshop. I want to maybe move this away. We need to open up more space for the market stalls. So let's just place... We've got one builder workshop on that side, so let's place another builder workshop this side. And I'm going to just destroy this building over here, and let's add ourselves 3 builders on this side. Okay, now we've got plenty of extra workers, so I'm going to just assign them here to work at the storage units. And then we can now set up a market stall to do the common wares, or the non-consumables. Let's see here. The good stall, as they call it. Okay. And I'm going to use the blue tent to just mark the goods stores, or the goods market stalls. Let's place it kind of like so. There we go. Yeah, now this will be for the clothing. And we are going to need another stall to have a secondary refined food, which is going to be for the bread. Let's keep it all together. Back it out nice and neat. Here we go. Okay, great. Right, so now once we provide the clothes and also an additional refined food, we will definitely get more tax from the people, and they will be more happy in general. And we might be able to upgrade then some of the people to citizens. Now we've got the first part done here for the tavern. Okay, that does provide some entertainment. We can only have 10 people in here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to extend the public lounge to the back to increase the space. And then next to this public lounge, we're going to set up the brewery. And then on the opposite side, we can do the service counter. So yeah, this is going to be my service counter. I'm going to do it like so. Kind of let it go into the building if I can. No. Well, I can do it like this, I suppose. Storage capacity, 1 taverner. Okay, now obviously what we can do is I can build another structure like this. And we can also increase it like that. Okay, now from here we can assign 3 taverners. And I'm going to do the same here. Let's just add like a simple door entrance on this side. There we go. Let's place another weather vane, just to get that extra splendor. And we can do the visitor location just like so. Okay, so we are going to need 49 planks, 12 tools, and 7 stone. Now from here, I'm going to also add my berry brewery, which will be on the opposite side. Requires 1 chimney. Okay, fair enough. We don't need a fancy chimney for this. There we go. And we can also do an entrance on this side for the brewery. There we go, just like that. Right, and then we can extend it backwards if we need to extend it. That's it. Right, so we've got a good stall here now, and we can definitely sell the clothes. And then from here we're going to sell our bread. And let's just see how that affects our tax. So currently we've got 71 that we're getting per month from the commoners. Now once we've got the clothes and the breads that's being sold, I'm going to now just let it run for a bit. And then we can see how it affects the people's tax that they pay. And the overall happiness as well. Alright. So this actually allowed us to go to the tier 4 of the common path. Let's see here. So now we can access jewelry, dairy farming, sculpture workshop, glass working. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've got access to now. Let's just see, our Splendor's at 42 at the moment. I'm going to get a few extra Splendor here from the Tavern. But I think what we can do, we can also add some signs here for these stalls. Good sign stall. Oh man. Just cost more tools. Davenport is praising your mutual business. They are planning to build a bridge to help increase the volume of merchandise moving into the village, and they hope you will contribute. I will see to it. Okay. Well, let's check this out. Okay, the bailiff is still busy just prospecting this mineral deposit. Davenport, here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, so to improve this, we are going to need... Oh, actually, no, we can use the bailiff to do that. But we need 150 planks. My goodness, okay. Okay, so we need to push the planks up a bit. I think I should just keep that on a back burner. Not really too much of a pressing matter, because we only sell bread to Davenport. Let's just see here. Davenport, where's Davenport? Yeah. Sell, okay, we sell the boars. And we sell the bread. Yeah, you see, that's not really such a pressing matter. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that on a back burner. Housing, they still say housing is an issue. I don't really understand. The goods is not a problem. Entertainment is still -4. Yeah. Tavern. Oh, here we go. Gonna assign a tavern over here. And that should give us some extra entertainment. Right, I must say these houses look very nice. It's starting to look like a proper village. Just see, on stone. It's just like one massive stone deposit. That kind of sucks. I mean, we've got stone over here. Plenty of stone. I don't even know if these stone deposits can deplete. I'm assuming they can. These smaller ones. I keep on getting these buttons that says no access to housing, but I mean, couldn't have laid out this town better than what I did. I really don't think so. Housing insufficient. Come on, man. Oh, this kind of sucks. See, I wanted this one to be the same level as this structure over here. Oh boy. And I can't edit it. Can I? Oh, I can. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank goodness. Light changes. Thank goodness. I just thought to myself, I don't want to destroy the structure again. Ah, that looks better. Okay, so we've got some extra space here for guards. Let's maybe... Partial. It still says partial. Partial. Extended. There we go. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, so the only place that doesn't have light fortification, it looks like it's this house over here. It's just this one. Okay. Let's just add the patrolling area. Now we can add a patrolling area for this as well. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe just place a little wall over here, like so. And we can just have a guard spot over here. I will obviously remove this once we've got the heavy fortifications. But this is just now to help all of these houses increase their density. Okay, but it is all coming together very nicely. Now I'm going to use 1 or 2 of these new villagers coming in to just help with the patrols of the town. We do need some extra patrollers. Yeah, I'm going to just do one extra. I think that should be fine. Okay, so we can see these houses are starting to upgrade now. That's very good. Okay, awesome stuff. And we've got just under 100 people now in the town. That's really cool. And the coin is keeping up very nicely. Now we've got our bailiff that came back now. I just want him to prospect another mineral deposit. Let's check this out. Prospect, here we go. The bailiff's house looks quite cute. It's with this massive door and then the tiny house. Okay, so now from here we can add a brewer. Before I add a brewer, I might want to get some more gathering huts over here. This might become an issue. You see, now this is where we are going to be forced to build the monastery, because through the monastery we can have berry plantations. And as you can see, we are really depleting all of the berry spawning points that we've got currently in the map. So I'm going to just go ahead and place another gathering hut right up here. I suppose I need to destroy that one. And let's move this one also towards here. Here we go. Anyways, everybody, that's it from me for today's episode. I think I did everything that I wanted to do. The town is coming along very nicely. It's starting to look like a proper town, and our income has improved a lot. Now, I did want to build the paved roads, but you know what? I'm pretty happy with what we've got. We've got 47 splendor, and within the next episode, I should get that amount of splendor. Then we can place the paved roads in between. And then once we've got that paved roads, we just need to then also add some citizens to our town. And then that way we can upgrade the houses even to a higher level. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. And then I'll see you in the next one.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. Axial gamer, building kingdoms from the dark. Together we rise, we conquer.